welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
You get a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick of the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through in year 2.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Greg Russo, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. #1, the traditional handoffs. #2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Allen on 3rd down. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Bills first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. Throw once more. Here's Allen. This one taken in by Chenault. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Bears' 15-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Automatic first down.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Allen to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Bears nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
It's certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 play.
And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
They think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. gets up and through. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And a short field awaits. Their catch taken on this side of midfield. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 43, here's second and 6. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Bills are going to take possession.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Tremaine Edmonds in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
It's second down.
Allen now on second down. With slant into the hands of Shakir. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
8 yards.
From the gun, Josh Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll try it now with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incredible.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Allen. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and long.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Codrington to return it. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Bills.
On 1st down, Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. It's been a...
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running. The route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, and he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays.
Williams hit and loses the football. The Bills have got it. He works free, right side. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And it's complete through the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
Bears 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw is Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying the left side with Swift. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
319. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Bears offense about ready to take over once. More. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So what to do starting with this 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
So this time, they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, the ball's out. The Bears have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. That one underthrown and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to have it just past their 25.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
9 yards to
Nice
go.
example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Allen going to throw on first and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken versa for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A run here with Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Bears 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Go downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now, Allen. A side and open man is nuts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and inches at the 8-yard line.
A run, this is Gilliam. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
4-yard line.
come on now. That's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Johnson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. On now it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now Codrington to return. And and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over just before the half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one's complete to Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. They will take a knee here. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Now Codrington to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now it's Johnson. he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. They'll look to pick up the pace.
And it's 3 and out.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And the Bills first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. they have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Stretching the field is nuts. This has been bizarre. From second in a mile on. Huge gain, but still short of a first down. We'll try and run here with Cook. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
He'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Here's the first carry from the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's third and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and goal. Here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. That one is good. And the Bills will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Allen. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Trubisky. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So
gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
It's now 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That's Daquan Jones getting in there to bring him down.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright. And it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will cut into that lead.
Same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Complete to number 86, Dalton.
From 31, here is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Now Trubisky. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. Open man left side. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bills.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Trubisky operating from the pistol. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. Johnson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Javon Solomon in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Mike, just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team.
For the Bears.
coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Trubisky. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing is Trubisky. This one taken in by Chenault. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Trubisky to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Scott now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll indeed go. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Cyril Bernard.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
Now, give to Davis. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
He'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. But the fullback trying to power it home. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Pass now for the extra point. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Look at that pass, slinging across his body and connected. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And the Bears.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss on the
3rd
play.
and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burton.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyler Scott, touchdown Bears. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Bills 40. Bears 27.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First down, it's Davis. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Zone read, it's a give to Davis. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Ruben Hippolyte on the stop. A gain on the play. First down, Buffalo.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. The way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So a road win here for the Bills as we move closer to the regular season. We'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.